today I just wanted to do like a little tiny mukbang. Today I'm gonna have these mac and cheese Cheetos. It's the cheesy one, and I added some hot Cheetos in there. Bomb. But I wish I would have showed you guys the one I made a few days ago. I know it's not good for us, but once in a while it's not bad, you know. But I had the hot Cheeto ones, but I added corn, butter, chili powder, the chili cheese, and I added the actual hot Cheetos in there, lime, a little bit of lime. It was delicious. Like, I guess, you know, it's like esquite, but imagine adding mac and cheese, the hot Cheeto one with hot Cheetos in there, and it was so delicious. I don't know, it was so bomb. But today I didn't have the hot Cheeto mac and cheese, so I just decided to add hot Cheetos in there, and that was it. But yeah, but if you want a quick delicious snack, I recommend getting the hot Cheeto mac and cheese, adding hot Cheetos in there, adding corn, adding the chili powder, the cheese, the chili cheese, or not a chili cheese, but the powdered cheese, some lime on the corn actually, and then butter. Bomb. I usually eat my corn, you know, my esquite with mayo, but I didn't want to add that on the mac and cheese. I don't know, so I didn't. So I just added butter instead, so it was still good. But let's get started. So today, like I said, I have the cheese noodle mac and cheese and hot Cheetos. And I always add, well, obviously I boil this with water, and then I pour all the water out. I add butter and milk. Bomb. So it makes it extra creamy. I had run out of eyelash glue for a while, so it's crazy. I haven't been wearing lashes for like a week, which is so crazy for me because I always wear lashes every single day. So for me not to have lashes, it felt a little good. I'm not gonna lie, to have a break from them, but at the same time I just feel like it's not me, you know. I'm just so used to wearing lashes. So I'm glad I got the eyelash glue. And it's crazy because I went to Target and it was so hard to find so much makeup. Like, a lot of stuff is like running out, or they're not stocking like on certain days. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, this is not the one I usually get, but obviously at Target they don't carry Kiss, so I got this for $5.99. I know I could have gotten my Kiss one on Amazon for $3, but I just wanted to get it ASAP, and I was lagging it to get it on Amazon, so I decided to go in person. So obviously I did not go to Walmart, so I got the one that I could. And then they had a new packaging, so I don't know if that one was different. So maybe I should have gotten the other one, because the other one said it was latex free, and I might be allergic to like the latex stuff, because sometimes it will start peeling and itching my lid. And I think this is the brand that does that, but I'm not 100% sure. So maybe I should have stuck to the other one, but it's okay. I'm just gonna use it up. But yeah, I needed glue for sure. And oh, and I'm also drinking coffee. I got the caramel Starbucks coffee, the one that you can buy at Target or anywhere else that sells it. And then I added like some creamer, and I already run out of my syrups, my caramel syrup, my vanilla syrup. I run out of my caramel, the drizzle thing, and the vanilla, so I didn't really add that much in here. So it's basically just the coffee with the creamer and ice. That's it. But it's good. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing good. My kids today, it was crazy because like today they get to wear their costumes at school, but when we were walking, because we park and then we walk the rest of the time and the way to the school, and my kids, well, my oldest was kind of like, mom, like, are you sure we wear our costumes today? Because literally all the kids that were in front of us, behind us, across the street, none of them had costumes. So I was kind of getting a little like, oh, you know, embarrassed, to be honest, for my kids. But then as we got inside, there was like other little girls with like their princess costumes and stuff, so I felt a little better. But it's crazy to me that a lot of kids don't wear costumes anymore. Like, yeah, we don't celebrate Halloween, but at least we buy them costumes, you know, so they can like still feel like kids, you know. And they're gonna have like a little event at their school, and they're gonna have like trunk or treating, or what is it, what, I don't know what you call it, the ones where you have your trunk open or your car, whatever, and you have candy. Yeah. But it made me a little sad because it's like kids are not kids no more. Like, kids are trying to grow up too quick, you know. And yeah, a lot of people don't celebrate it because we don't, but sometimes you still buy them costumes, you know, just for fun. But yeah, it was kind of strange to see barely anyone wearing costumes, especially my son's age. I don't know, because they're getting older or what, but I was just a little worried. I hope, you know, like, because, you know, kids can be rude, mean, and I just hope he doesn't get made fun of, you know, because my son's very, very gentle, and he's a very, both of my kids are very sweet. So, you know, that was the only thing, but hopefully more kids in his class have costumes. But from what I saw, not a lot had costumes. And they both are Power Rangers, because we literally, well, my husband took them to go get a costume at I think it was, I don't know where they went to, not Target, I forgot where they went, but they didn't go to like the Halloween costume place, because obviously we don't like all that kind of scary stuff. So I think he either went to Walmart, Target, or Sam's, I don't know. But he went to one of those stores, and like, I literally thought they weren't gonna find anything, because they literally went last night. They went last minute, because obviously today they were gonna wear their costumes. So I honestly thought they weren't gonna find anything, but thank God they did. So there are two blue Power Rangers and different kind of blues with their masks, but obviously they can't wear the mask at school. But it was pretty cool. I like how it fit them perfectly, and I was so shocked that they still had costumes available out there, you know, because costumes run out so quickly. The only thing I'm worried about is my youngest, if he has to go use the restroom. I don't know if he, because I asked him if he knows how to take his costume, but it's kind of hard because you have to like remove the bag. So I don't know, that's the only part that sucks. But yeah, so yeah, so I'm gonna start working on the 7th. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous at the same time. So please keep praying for me, because it's crazy to know that I'm gonna start over, new co-workers, new everything, you know. Pray for my son, the oldest, and my husband, because you know how he's his coach. They're gonna have a game tomorrow, and I'm not sure if they win tomorrow, that means they do the what is it called, you go to the tournament, or even if they lose, they do go to the tournament, and then after that game it tells them if they're gonna keep going or not, something like that. I'm not good with the sports and stuff, but yeah, pray that they win, because the last game they did pretty bad. I'm not gonna say those scores because I'm not, but it's just because it's a little hard, you know, because like every season my husband has coached, it's always been like different kids. It's not, you don't always get the same kids, you know, so it's like you have to start over, and a lot of these kids don't have the experience, or you know, so it's hard. It gets frustrating for my oldest, because he gets frustrated because he's like, throw the ball or pass the ball, or you know, because a lot of them, they freeze, they don't know what to do. And even though they have practice, and my husband and the other coach, tells the kids what to do, you know, but they, in the moment, I think they freeze, because I would freeze if that was me. Props to the kids, you know, because I would not be able to do it. But a lot of them, like, when it's like, throw it to first base, they don't, you know, or they run with the ball. So it's a little frustrating when it comes to like other kids that know how to play, because it's like, come on, they, you know, but at the same time, it's like everybody starts, you know, somewhere. And then my son is so hard on himself. Like, when he's pitcher, he's really good, but he's just like, because, you know, like, people that volunteer to be like the, I think they call them the referees, or like the person that says, like, you know, like, strike or whatever, they don't always call the right calls. Like, a lot of the times they don't, because they're, a lot of them are like just volunteers. They don't really know about the sport, or a lot of them are just like teenagers volunteering, you know, to do that. So a lot of the times they don't call the right calls and stuff like that. So my son gets frustrated with himself, thinking that he's not good. But it's like, a lot of the times, most of the times, he pitches really good, but you know, it's just like the calls that they call are not always correct. So we're trying to teach him that, you know. But so good. But I'm not gonna lie, the Cheeto one with the corn is so much better than this, but it's still good. If you guys want to follow my TikTok, it's Diana Loves Makeup 101, because I'm addicted to TikTok right now. I'm not the best at like lip singing or lip talking. I don't know, I'm not good at that, but I still have fun. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, sometimes it gets a little triggering, certain videos, because like, I like my For You page, or what is it called, like, not the people that you're following, but the other one where you just see random people's videos. I get a lot of, like, you know, like, very hard topics of the world, you know, what's going on all over the world, and it sometimes triggers me, I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of have to stop myself from watching certain videos, because it triggers me a lot, and then I start having fear, you know, and it's like, I can't live life like that, especially me. Like, I know we all somehow we have our own fears and stuff, but I've been through a like horrible trauma as a child, and hopefully one day I'll give you my testimony and my story. But I went through a lot as a child, and watching people's stories on TikTok, it like gives me strength, knowing that I'm not the only one. But at the same time, it makes me sad that other people go through that, or have been through that, or through worse things than me. And it just, I don't know, it makes me super sad, and at the same time it scares me, because, like, you know, a lot of like the human trafficking and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to get too much into that, but like, so many people are going through stuff like this, that they're almost getting, you know, kidnapped or stuff like that. And for me, that's my biggest fear, you know. Oh, sorry, one of the ladies messaged me back. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like I feel for these people, because, you know, a victim myself. I just can't imagine, you know, what people go through every single day. And this world is a crazy world, and we just have to constantly pray, constantly watch over our kids, you know, and know what they're watching, who they're talking to. And like, I mean, it's sad that you can't even feel comfortable going to a grocery store, you know. And it's crazy how these things have been happening at Walmart, Target, places that you would, you know, just not worry about that kind of stuff. And now you have to be cautious everywhere. It doesn't matter, at the park, next door, outside your home. You know, it's like you are constantly having to watch over your kids, over your back, you know, because people are crazy. And it's something that I've always had fear, even before TikTok. But I guess, you know, TikTok has been exposing it more, the news, you know. And I try to not watch the news because it triggers me. But TikTok has a lot of the news, you know, and YouTube, a lot of the people that I watch on YouTube. And I know I do it to myself, that I shouldn't be watching like all these documentaries or like stories of people that have been, you know, through all this stuff. And it's just like, as a believer, like, I know that I've pushed myself away from God a lot of the times, and I'm not gonna lie, but it's true. What you feed your mind, your brain, it's what you start believing, you know. Like, now I know why people say, like, stay in the word, stay praising God, stay praying. Because if you pray to God and you're constantly, you know, talking to God and reading the word, all that fear goes away, and you're just focusing on the positive, in God's truth, you know, in his in everything that he's guiding you in, you know, in a good way. And then you start being, you know, happier. You start getting like some kind of courage from God, his strength, you know. But then if you're just watching all this junk, all this negativity, your mind, you start just being negative. You just start having fear and letting the enemy feed you all these lies. And a lot of the stuff obviously is happening, but it makes you feel like that's all there is, you know. And it is crazy, because yes, this world is insane. This world has become a crazy, scary world. But we cannot let that take over our lives, you know. We just have to be aware. And trust me, I'm telling you this to myself, because I've let fear overtake my life. Like, I've let fear just consume me, where I can't be happy, you know. I'm constantly like paranoid, traumatized, and, you know, always afraid. And I've become a homebody, you know. Like, I barely go out. My kids don't like to go out. And my husband, he's more like, you know, he's always been more like the outdoor, more like, I'm honestly, I don't know, it's because of my traumas as a kid. Like, I was never like a outgoing person, like, oh, I want to be out all the time. But at the same time, I know that's not healthy. It's not healthy to just be home all the time. And the only times that I would be out is at work. And it's not okay for your health, you know, and your mental health and stuff. So I understand why a lot of like my depression, my insecurities, my anxiety, my everything that's wrong with me, I feel like I add more to it, because I decided to let fear take over. And then I just stay home, and I don't, you know, then I don't know how to function in reality. Like, I feel like I've been stuck in like this world where it's not helping me grow, you know. It's making me just be stuck in the same place over and over and over again, and that's not healthy. And I've let it get to me so much that I haven't been going to church. I go to Bible studies here and there, but I haven't been to church in so long. And for me, I know a lot of people, all you care about, or all you think it's important, is just having a relationship with God, as long as you're good with him. But at the same time, you do need to be around other believers to encourage you, you know. And go to church for the church service, to hear the word, because it's just like a different kind of feeling, you know, when you're in God's presence at church. Because church is us, people together, is being like, let's say right now we're having church because we're talking about God. You can have church at home, in the store, in the parking lot. As long as you're gathering and talking about God, that's already church, you know. We are the church. But what I'm saying, like, going to the church, like to the building, is like another different kind of, it's like a added reward, you know. Like, I don't know, like an extra blessing, you know. Because once you're in the presence of the Lord, with the worship music, with everybody worshiping, it's like, it is a very powerful, beautiful thing that I've ever experienced in my life. Like, you know how when people go to concerts, or they're watching a game, and their team is winning, all that excitement and all that joy that you feel, imagine that a million times better when you're worshiping God, when you're feeling his presence, and when you know all these people are coming together and just praising God. That's like the most beautiful, the most powerful thing you could ever experience and feel and know, you know. And I know that, and that's why I get hard on myself, because I always let the enemy win. I always let my thoughts win, my emotions win, and I don't go. So please pray for me that I can just, you know, I can just step up and go to church so that I can not get lost in, you know, in all the craziness, and that I can just start focusing on the truth and God's love and his guidance and his power, you know, because we got to believe in God's power and his love for us, you know. And that's the thing, that this world is so broken because a lot of us don't trust God, you know, and a lot of people don't believe in God. And at the same time, we cannot force it. We just have to pray, and we can't even judge, you know. Like, a lot of people don't like Christian people because a lot of people are very, like, you know, oh, Christians think they're better than us, or they're so judgy. At the end of the day, no one's perfect, so it's more the person, their sin, that is doing that, and not the relationship with God. That's why I don't believe in, like, how people say it's not about religion, it's about a relationship with the Lord, a relationship with God, you know. As long as you accept him as your savior, and you know that he gave his one and only son for us, for our sins, then that's what matters, you know. And sorry that it all became about this, like, but I don't know, it's just been in my heart that I just need to, you know, go back to my roots, you know. Like, even though, yes, I didn't go to church a lot growing up, but as a kid, I always wondered. And then I have an aunt that was in the military, and obviously I would only see her like once every 3 years, I think. I can't remember. And every time she would come down, she would talk to me about God. And I remember when I was going through like horrible things as a child, my fears would go away. Every time she would come and talk to me about God, take me to church, pray with me, tell me about the Bible, that's when all my fear would go away, and that's when I would have joy in my life. And that's why I was always so triggered, you know. And like, that's why even as I got older and I didn't go to church, like, I always knew there was a God, you know. And yeah, in the beginning, you know, you get angry because of certain things that happen to you, and you know that you didn't deserve any of that. Sometimes it's hard to, you know, understand that everything happens for a reason, and God uses all the darkness for the good, you know. He will turn everything around for good. And yeah, but one day I will tell you my testimony. But I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've been through or what you're gonna go through, know that God is there for you. And it's not that bad things have to happen to good people and people in general, because people just don't believe in God, and he gave us all free will, you know. So we all have that choice to be good or to be bad, you know. And sadly, a lot of people choose the wrong side, and that's when bad things happen, you know. But God is not the one doing the bad things. It's the people that have free will, the ones that are choosing wrong from right, that are causing all these things, you know. And so we just have to constantly be praying and trusting in the Lord no matter what. And I know it's easier said than done, trust me, because I struggle so much, you know, with this. But just don't lose faith, and just, you know, pray for the world, and just be a good person, be kind, no matter, because trust me, I don't know what I do that I attract very horrible people in my life. And not recently, but like for almost my whole life, I always had people that did not want the best interest for me in my life. And sometimes I guess we attract the same people over and over, so we have to kind of open our eyes and let God guide us in what relationships are good for us and which ones are not. And we have to put boundaries. We have to do what is best for us, you know. And even if they make you seem like, oh, you're the bad person for choosing to take yourself away from that situation or that friendship or relationship, you know. It's what's gonna make you stronger and happier, you know, because I was very, very miserable, always accepting the minimum, you know. I don't know, I was always like wanting everybody to be my friend or like me, you know. But I would constantly get disappointed, you know, because I'm the friend that puts my whole heart in a friendship, you know. Like, I'm that type of person, like, if we become friends, I'll be there for you. It doesn't matter what time of day, I will always be there to listen. And a lot of the times I was not getting that back. It was like only one-sided, you know. And it's like any relationship, friendship, like, it has to be two people, you know, that are there for each other. And I know things happen, and I've been at fault for that too, like, where I'm not the one keeping in touch. But like, if it's only one person putting and putting and putting and putting, and the other one's not putting any effort, any time, then it's not gonna work. Because then the one who's doing all the work, they're gonna feel tired, they're gonna feel used, and it's gonna become too much, you know. So that's another thing. Like, I push people now away. If they do one thing, I just cut them off. And I know that's not the best thing to do, but because for so long I was giving people chances and chances and chances and chances all the time, you know. So now I'm learning to not expect much, and as long as I'm a good person, I'm being good to that person, and that's all that matters, you know. Oh my god, this video is gonna be so long, and I'm all thinking it was gonna be a short video. So you can hear my washer. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all these messages. But anyways, guys, just, you know, stay safe out there, especially during these times. And now that we're like in the Halloween, on Halloween time, just be safe. Make sure you check your kids' candy before you give them candy, and just, you know, be aware of your surroundings 24/7. And I know that it's crazy to be like always on the lookout for, you know, safety, but that's the world we live in, and it's sad. But don't lose hope. Keep praying, and just keep asking God for strength and guidance and peace in our heart, you know, in your heart, because that's the only way we won't go crazy, you know, and we won't lose ourselves. Because I've done that for so long, and I'm trying to just focus on God's goodness, God's love, God's path, you know, his way. And his way is better than our own way, you know. And yeah, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Stay safe, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched the whole video, I appreciate you so much. And please pray for me when I start work on the 7th. And yeah, I'm just excited but nervous, and I'm just so thankful, you know, that this job came in the perfect time. Excuse me. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.